Melvo lit that shit bang.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crows of Judgment, and we actually have a positive update today, which is great. The employee for Holiday Inn who was harassed until he had a mental breakdown has taken over the GoFundMe, and it has raised over $70,000. Right before I fired up the recording, I had this pulled up. I was organizing some of the tweets that we're going to be going over today, and it jumped from like 69,000. It got like another K on it. So that was awesome to see. And, I want to just bring this up really briefly. Someone had left a comment on one of my videos saying, he has all this money, he'll be fine. Look, it's how he uses it, obviously. And we actually have a statement from him that I'll close off the video with. But this is good to see. It's great to see the community coming together and, supporting somebody, because working in the service industry is already stressful enough, and I can't imagine having to do it, having, mental health issues. So I hope that this guy gets the help that he needs. I hope the money, I'm from Indy. By that I mean I moved here about a year ago. With the amount of money he's raised, that's enough to get him by for like a pretty decent amount of time and help him get, therapy and seek professionals. So that's great. Now, what isn't great is the shit that's been going on between Tariq Nasheed and the Quartering. Yeah, so Tariq is the race-baiting, grifting piece of garbage that went ahead and blasted out the video of the employee having a mental health crisis. Tariq has refused to accept any sort of criticism, continuing to call everybody a racist. And as you can see, he's currently in the process of attacking the GoFundMe, right? Because he's just that much of a piece of garbage. Many mainstream media outlets criticize black people. They criticize Tariq. They specifically criticize Tariq, not black people, right? I'm sure that there were other black people and other individuals who are not black who also shared the video. But it was specifically Tariq Nasheed who they were criticizing. I think Tariq should probably not put that on the entire black community when his dumbass is the one being called out. But, again, race-baiting grifter. And just a garbage human being. What was this? Simply for posting a story of a hotel incident, right? A video of someone having a mental health crisis and trying to imply that it had anything to do with the race of the individuals involved. You piece of garbage. Well, they promoted a GoFundMe page started by Jeremy Hambling of At the Quartering. You mean Jeremy is the Quartering, so whatever. Who has views like this about black people, in his own words. Now, I'm going to play the clip, and then I'm going to explain why this is really fucking brain damaged from Tariq. But let's just hear this scathing criticism of Jeremy and his racist takes against black people.
You can't laugh at stereotypes about yourself. Like, I really don't know. Like,
you gotta laugh at stereotypes about yourself. Well, he's about to say something incredibly based and red-pilled right now. It's just true. You should laugh about stereotypes about yourself, because stereotypes generally, they do come from some form of truth, right? I made this really stupid joke about how Arabs can't go to the fucking corner because they open up a liquor store. Yes, it's a stereotype that the person running a 7-Eleven is Indian. What do you want me to say, right? Like, it's just a thing, right? It's a stereotype. It's not racist to make fun of stereotypes, right? Like, whatever. I'm pretty sure I'll be canceled for that hot take, because when you say something that's just objectively true nowadays, everybody gets offended because they live in fucking La La Candyland. So let's keep going.
I mean, black folks really do be liking watermelon and chicken. I mean, why?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's actually true. that is an actual stereotype, and it's also true, right? Like, black people tend to like chicken and watermelon. That's the stereotype, right? And it's not even a bad stereotype. In fact, like, a lot of advertising from like Popeyes was specifically targeted towards the black community, right? Like, a lot of their advertising was specifically targeted towards the black community. Was that a bad thing? No. Like, dude, it's just a stereotype. It's kind of got some foundations in truth. When I see someone like saying that they have lamb, they're usually advertising towards Arabs because we fucking like lamb. Most other people don't like lamb. It's just a thing. What do you want me to say? But that's the absurd hot take from Jeremy, saying that you should laugh at stereotypes about yourself and not get offended. And there's some form of truth with stereotypes. But, Jeremy actually had a pretty good comeback, which was Dave fucking Chappelle in his comedy skit going on about how black people like chicken and watermelon, and it ain't that big of a fucking deal. And, like, I'm gonna play it. It'll probably be copyrighted, but, like, fuck it. It's really funny.
That's right. People only see the surface. They see the division in our foods. Just because I eat chicken and watermelon, they think that that's something wrong with me. Let me tell you something. If you don't like chicken or watermelon, something is wrong with you, motherfucker. There's something wrong with you. Where are all these people that don't like chicken and watermelon?
Tariq. I mean, like, dude, there's more to that clip. I wish I could play it in full, but again, I'm pretty sure it will get claimed, like, immediately if the video isn't already claimed for it. But yeah, no, it's a harmless stereotype. Who the fuck cares what people eat? Except, the stereotype of Chinese people eating, like, cats and dogs. Like, I guess that one would be a bad one, right? But, of course, it's not like, because Tariq has tried to imply, like, everybody attacking him, everybody criticizing him, everybody who calls him out, it's just white supremacists. So this user pulled up a Clubhouse. I gotta play it. Right? I literally gotta fucking play this shit.
Ratchet and all these other things. So why the fuck are you, excuse my language, guys, why are you doing it too? You're setting a horrible example, Tariq.
This is non-FBA talk. This is immigrant coon talk you're doing. That old white daddy worship bullshit. That's
What
white
is wrong with you? You're sick.
Immigrant coon
You're
talk.
sick. You're sick in the head.
Look,
I mean, it gets worse. And there's more. There's more. It just keeps fucking going. It just keeps fucking going. You know what? I'm playing all of it. I'm playing fucking all of it for you guys. Let's just fucking go. This guy's a fucking nut job.
I can post what the fuck I want to post because I'm a boss and can't nobody do shit about it. I said what I said.
You're a
And
clown.
I didn't disrespect that dude whatsoever.
You called him a mayonnaise meltdown. That was very
Did he give
insensitive.
you permission to record him and post him on the internet for everyone to see, for
I
hundreds
didn't
of thousands
record
of
the
people
dude.
to make fun of him?
I didn't record the dude.
Did you ask
And white,
him
let me
to
tell you
post
something.
that?
White Daddy is gonna be all right. White Daddy got a GoFundMe
It's not about
page.
skin color.
They
It's
got
about
money for White
empathy.
Daddy.
It's about being
care.
a human.
You know who I care about?
It's about recognizing.
That's your white daddy too, though.
Offered him some help or something like that, but you're just setting a bad example for everyone else. Like, because we don't like it when people do that to us, when people call us ghetto, ratchet, and all these other things. So why the fuck are you, excuse my language, guys, why are you doing it too? You're setting a horrible example, Tariq.
This is non.
So, I mean, there you go, right? Like, that's the first clip. We'll go into the next one. But yeah, like, other people are calling him out that are clearly not white supremacist trolls. And Tariq's response is to straight up hurl racial slurs at them too. Like, the guy's just a fucking nut job, right? The guy's just a fucking nut job.
You deserve. You're getting what you deserve. You're looking real dumb out here right
I'm looking
now.
fine right now. A bunch of fucking bedwinters don't matter to me.
That's why you're
You guys ain't moving the
canceled.
crowd.
You're canceled.
You
You're
sound like you need to brush
canceled.
your teeth.
I can't get canceled by
You
funky
sound like you want to
bedwinters.
cry. You sound like you
Here's
want
the
to
thing.
cry.
There are people
I
here listening.
I
There are
can't get
600 people
canceled by
listening. There are 600 people listening right now to you telling everybody who says something about you
A
a
bunch of
liar.
lying bedwenches.
Even though we should.
I mean, this goes beyond being committed to the bit.
Bedwench.
You just mad nobody want to be in your dirty bed.
Who is he
You want
talking
kids to been
to?
in your dirty bed. You
Funky,
bum it.
lying bedwenches.
You
Your white
bum
daddy
it.
can't cancel
Wow.
me.
Wow.
Let's be very clear with your
You're
goddamn
really
one.
showing your
I
ass
rest
right
my
now.
case. I
Ma'am,
You are
rest
not
my
you
case.
being
funky
Tariq.
bedwench.
I
You
rest.
lying bedwench.
You
No,
just
you need
mad
to stop
nobody want to
that,
be in
sir.
your dirty bed.
And okay, all right. This part says he actually doxed somebody, so I'm not gonna play it, right? But let's just go through this one final clip because oh my god, dude, oh my fucking god.
And bring you back up if you can't keep your mic muted.
You do. I mean, you make fun of them when they get abused just
No,
because
I
it was
don't.
done by white people. Yes, you
No,
do.
I don't.
It's all. So you didn't make
Dude,
fun of Chad Wheeler's girlfriend when she
dude,
got beat
no,
up. You didn't
no,
say. You
I
didn't say
don't.
anything about like that.
No,
This is what happens when you
dude,
date white men.
you are
Okay,
a
so
buck
you're definitely
broken
lying.
buffoon.
You can go and
You're a
just
buck
Google
broken
Tariq
buffoon, and you're
Nasheed.
lying here. You're
No,
sitting
I'm
your
not.
ass up lying because you want to be
Sorry,
Hey, that's
white
I'm
Sam.
not
homophobic,
lying.
man.
Yo,
Sam,
this is not
Sam,
even gonna work. Like,
I'm
Tariq,
gonna
you're
have to
grown
move
as hell. Let him
Tariq to
speak.
the audience, and bring him back up. I'm
dude. I'm
sorry,
I'm
Tariq.
not
I don't
gonna
want to
get
Get
you.
derail
rid of
Look,
you.
look, y'all
This
creeps.
is
Tariq,
Niggas are creating.
Tariq, I'm
crazy.
gonna
You
move you to
creating
the
pages to
audience.
lie.
So I mean, there you go. I'm not gonna play that final one because apparently he doxed somebody, right? And I don't want to put that onto the channel, but yeah, there you go. There you go. That is Tariq's, own community. This is other black people, right? Straight up calling him out for the bullshit that he pulled, right? And look, I don't think the race of the individual criticizing Tariq really matters, right? Because I think most people who watched what happened know he's a disgusting human sack of shit. However, I think it's kind of important to bring it up only because Tariq is saying that everybody who's criticizing him is just a white person, a white supremacist troll, anti-black racist, and it's clearly not, right? Most reasonable people saw what happened there and were grossly, deeply disturbed by the shit that he pulled, right? And when he gets criticized, his first response is just to hurl out racial slurs and insults towards people because that's literally all he has, right? He's desperate for attention. He's getting attention, and he's fucking spiraling like crazy. And to show you how badly this idiot's spiraling, right? Hey, Jeremy Hambley, I just donated a little something to your latest GoFundMe scam. Keep up the good work finessing your alt-right followers. Again, right? Like, all he can do. His brain is stuck. And this was the note he left. Shout out to Jeremy Hambley, who has a history of anti-black racism and other alleged GoFundMe scams, who put this page together. If you can scam other suspected white supremacists out of money, do your thing. Well, there you go. Apparently, there are a lot of suspected white supremacists in Tariq's, shrinking mind because that GoFundMe is just on fucking fire, right? But as you can see here, Caleb has actually taken over the GoFundMe, right? As Jeremy said, he set it up for Caleb, who is the employee. Caleb has now taken it over, and there is an actual statement from the guy. And I want to read it out in full. I don't know how to comprehend any of what's happened the last few days. It is both overwhelming for good and bad reasons, as anyone could expect. I just cannot fathom what is missing in people's hearts to make them hate and turn this into anything but what it is on a prime level, the state of mental illness in the United States of America. On a base level, as humans, we rely on each other, we build each other up, love your neighbors, show love to strangers. We are one or we are none. I am shutting off social media to recollect, get back to counseling therapies, and promise to put portions back into my community and mental health related charities once I sit down and research which are the best choices. For now, rest with my fur babies, rest with the love of my life. Please, everyone, take care of yourselves and look out for one another. So, yeah, I mean, I hope this guy is able to get the mental health that he really does need. But I think it's great that he's talking about, taking that money from that GoFundMe and, giving it out to other mental health groups, right? I think it's great that he's talking about putting it back into the community. And, you know, well, I did think it was funny that he called the person that recorded him and also was ejected from the hotel because apparently he's a jackass, a 5'5" manlet. I do think that it's really nice to see that Caleb is flat out not being hateful towards the people that have tried to mock him or imply that he's a racist. So, you know, good on him. But before we close with the video, just because it's been pretty interesting seeing this thing go up, I'm going to hit refresh one more time, and let's just see where we're at now. Look at that. Look at that. Over the course of recording this video, it went up by another $3,000, right? So I hope Caleb puts the money to good use. I think the quartering did an amazing job putting this together, and I think Tariq Nasheed is just an awful human being on every fucking level.
Let that shit bang.